Alright guys, so we're here for this week's Rust update, and even though we have the holiday pending here in a couple of days, the Rust team is still working hard to push an update out to us. Now, this will most likely be the last update of the year, but they went ahead and finished quite a few little things. They've gotten a lot of work done, and they've done a great job. So be sure to go and tell them on Reddit or their forums or even Steam, write a review and let them know how they've done. Because they've pushed out so much content to us, they've done so many fixes, they've worked on so many things. They just deserve that. So, with that said, our first little thing I'm going to check out here is the door garland. And if you bought the window garland, the door garland became free for you and should be added. Also, anyone that was having problems crafting it, they should be craftable now, as no problem here, 25 cloth per piece. So that is that there. Now, there's been some adjustments to upkeep. As you'll see, when you're in your base, it will tell you how much time you have left in upkeep. If you go to the cupboard, we'll take out something here. It'll now say building decayed. And the tooltip will pop up the first time to just kind of let you know, hey, add more resources. You can go ahead, and once you do that, it should go away. You might have to give it a moment there. There it is. Alright, so that's a little tooltip there for that one. We also now have the admire, which they have added in. And it's defaulted to the N key. And it just lets you admire whatever you may be holding in your hand. Take a look at the crossbow. Now, it only works with weapons and stuff so far. Anything kind of skinnable. I don't know. Let's see. Actually, does it work? Yep, anything that's skinnable. Taking a look at the hammer there. And, you know, you can go ahead and apply your favorite skin. Well, we have to go with Santa's little helper here because, I mean... Oh, there it is. How can we not, right? Press N, and you can admire your favorite skin. Super cool. It's client side only. Other people won't see you doing it. And if you're in the middle one, you can cancel it by firing instantly. So if you're admiring and all of a sudden some person rolls up on you, you can go ahead and cancel out of that. Another nice little change is the flashlight can now be put onto the crossbow as per popular request. However, it still cannot go on the Thompson, which is a little frustrating. Now, with the laser sight, wasn't quite working properly. The beam now does. The flashlight itself has also been increased. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick it to nighttime. And this is our biggest change for this week is nighttime. And the type of brightness and everything. So, we're going to go ahead, stick that flashlight on this crossbow. And check it out. Nighttime is pretty much a thing now, guys. They're working to battle the gamma hacks. And as you'll see, it's pretty darn dark. Now, when there is a moon, it's quite a bit brighter, as you'll kind of see in this picture here. And, yeah. So, they're trying to battle the gamma hacks, but still make the night be pretty. And I think there's still, like, a nice, pretty silhouette, but boy, is it dark. And you need to do some kind of light now. What they did also do is not only did they rework the regular flashlight to be a little better and set on a few new things, you can also go ahead and check out the candle hat. With, miner's hat. We got that there. And it is actually quite a bit brighter now. As you'll see, it illuminates quite a big area. I mean, flashlight, miner's hat. Flashlight, miner's hat. And that brings us to the actual flashlight item. Has about the same radius as the gun. You can go ahead and illuminate things. You can also beat people with it using left click. It does lose quite a bit of durability if you do so, however. Now, next thing we've got is finally working flares. Now, I would normally say with flares, expect some performance hits, and it's actually not bad. It really isn't. It's a little stroby, so be careful with that. But, I mean, it's a flare, so what do you expect? But I love the little effect and sound. It's pretty great. It lights up nicely. And, yeah, this is something I missed that we had in Legacy, and it just took forever for it to come back. But if any more time appropriate is when they make nighttime brighter. And with the moon and darker overall. So, yeah, you know, it's a controversy with the gamma hacks, but, I mean, some people just adjust the gamma on their computer and that's fine, and then there's like gamma hacks where you see almost as good as day. And oh, there goes the automatic Christmas thing. That's pretty funny there. But yeah, guys, this is the flare, and I'm super excited to have seen it get implemented and finally be in the game. Now, of course, we want to know the cost of these things, right? So we'll go ahead and go to tools here. Flashlight is going to net you 30 metal fragments. It does require a workbench level 1, but that is pretty easy to go ahead and get. Now, when it comes to the flare, it's under tools, but I'm not entirely sure what it costs because it's not showing up for me here. Let's see. Is it researchable? I think you might have to learn flare. Whoops. Come on. Really? Do this to me? Yep, there we go. So you're gonna have to research it. Let's grab some scrap metal here, and it's only 20 scrap. That's actually really not that bad, guys. Let's go ahead and, oops, wrong button there. Stick some scrap in. Begin research. It is a workbench level 1, but not default blueprint. Once you learn it, oops, wrong button again. And there it is, flare, 20 gunpowder and 15 metal frags. That's not actually bad. It lasts for up to about 120 seconds, and you can throw it about 26 meters, so that's not too bad at all. I'm super excited to have the flare back in. The flashlight is a handy little item, and I think they've done some nice little changes for us. They are still working on AI, but the scientists just weren't ready for this year, so that's going to be something here in the next coming months. They want to make sure they work right and not put something in that's just crappy, like animals kind of used to have a lot of problems. They're going to make sure that it is done properly, and I give them major props for that. It's, you got to, you know? And it just shows how professional they are and how much they care. You know what I mean? Next, there's going to be a new loot box tier. You can check it out right here. And this is going to have, like, construction materials, and I love it because the look of it is just has that nice construction box feel. Looks really good, and I'm glad that they're just giving more options for loot and everything. So, like I said, they're always balancing it, guys. They've done some performance fixes, which you can check out in the dev blog. But one of the other big things I forgot to mention about decay is decay time has been improved. There is 50 more blocks added to the first 2 tiers, so you don't have to have as much upkeep there. And then stone has gone from 3 hours to 5 hours, and metal has gone from 5 to 8 hours before decaying. So that is actually a really nice thing there. If you hover over this, it tells you how many blocks you have and what your percentage, well, I shouldn't say bonus, but your percentage tax on that is going to be. So that is a nice little change there. They're always balancing it. They said it's not anywhere close to being done, and they're still working on it. So, guys, that pretty much summarizes up the important parts of the update. If you want to see a couple of details on some of the little work they've been doing on optimizing and such, like I said, the dev blog is the place to go. I'll link it down in the description below. Be sure to give those Rust devs that holiday love and say thank you so much for pushing an update out so close to the holiday and working hard over the weekends and everything, and just the amazing amount of changes they've made for us. One last notable thing I just clicked into my mind, they have also fixed the roofs. A lot of times when you put roofs, you could see through the side of them, or some people could still do some glitches with them, and they've gone ahead and knocked out almost all of those problems now. as well as a little bonus there. So, guys, leave me a like, share this video with whoever you know to help me out, and please, if you're new, go ahead and click that notification bell, because that's the best way to know when my videos are coming out. YouTube doesn't always send it to sub boxes, which totally kills the videos and it hurts a lot. And follow me on Twitter, you'll never miss a video. They always tweet out, so that's a surefire way there. All those links, of course, are down in the description below. Leave me a comment how you feel about the new nighttime and new stuff. And I mean, look at this. This sunrise is actually really nice. We got some like purples and stuff, and I love it, guys. I think they did a good job, and I know things are really dark now, but I'm sure people will still find a way around it. And they said the nighttime is nowhere near done, so keep in your mind they're still working on adjusting it, guys. That's it. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.